Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm re-reviewing Now That's I Call Music 21 and Now That's I Call Music 22. Both albums came out in 1992. These were the first two albums I've reviewed on my channel. Now I'm re-reviewing those two. The front cover Now 21 is just kind of meh. The crew background looks nice, but the logo looks a bit too stretched. And Now 22 is a bit cooler, the fire background, and I like that logo fits the colour of the background. Let's get to the track lists. 36 top chart hits on Now 21. This one kicks off with one of the most iconic Queen songs and my favourite of the album, Bohemian Rhapsody. Just very iconic, the rock music and the vocals, of course, from Freddie Mercury. Of course, which got to number one after his sad passing. Good Night Girl by Wet 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 and Stay by Shakespeare Sisters. Both okay ballads, though I'm not obsessed with those two. My Girl by Temptations. A fine Motown tune, of course it re-entered after being in the film My Girl. Stars by Simply Red, a really nice feel-good tune like the music in this one. Justify the Nation, Stand By the Jams by the KLF with Tammy Wynette. I like how Stand By the Jams is a pun of Stand By Your Man. I think this one's okay. It Must Be Love by Madness, one of the most iconic Madness songs, one of my favourites. I forgot why it re-entered that year. I Can't Dance by Genesis, a really good rock tune. Of course, I don't think it would have got licensed today if it was re-released. Love Moves in Mysterious Ways by Julia Fordham, kind of a mediocre ballad to me. Weatherview by Crowded House, a great feel-good tune, and it's a rare version on this one as well, where the first chorus comes after the first verse and the second verse. Deeply Dippy by Whiteside Fred, just as fun as I'm Too Sexy, that other tune. To Be With You by Mr. Big. I found this one okay. Love Is Strange by Everything But the Girl, kind of bland to me. Church of Your Heart by Roxette, yeah, decent. Driven By You by Brian May, a really brilliant rock tune, one of my favourites. Welcome to the Cheap Seats by Wonder Stuff, a fun one actually, particularly the music and the chorus. Far Gone and Out by the Jesus and Mary Chain, Born of Frustration by James, and High by The Cure. All three last tunes are really good. Disc 2 kicks off with I Love Your Smile, Teresa Bone remix by Shanice. A really good, feel-good tune, that one, I like the chorus. I'm Doing Fine Now by Pasadena's. I found this one okay, along with Kylie Minogue's cover of Give Me Just a Little More Time. Ride Out Corinth by Eastside Beat. Christopher Cross's original is pretty good, though this dance version is brilliant to me, one of my favourites. Twilight Zone by Two Unlimited, a great Eurodance tune from those two. America, What Time Is Love by the KLF, quite an interesting one. Pretty cool tune overall, though the opera bit was pretty strange. A Deeper Love by Clivils and Cole, aka CNC Music Factory, a great house tune. It's a Fine Day by Opus 3, yeah, not a fan of this one honestly, didn't really like the vocals. Breath of Life by Erasure, a brilliant underrated synth rock tune, one of my favourites, love the music in this one. Adam's Groove by MC Hammer, a brilliant rap tune of the Addams Family, one of my favourites. Expression by Salt-N-Pepa, a great dance rap tune for those three. We Got to Love Fang by Stacey Peniston. I found this one alright. Fibology by Paul Abdul. I'm not a fan of it at all, honestly, just really naff. Make It On My Own by Alison Limerick. Way of the World by Tina Turner. I Wonder Why by Curtis Digers. And When You Tell Me That You Love Me by Diana Ross. Those last four tunes on Now 21 are just okay to me. Right, disc 1 on Now 22 starts with Take a Chance on Me by Erasure. A great cover actually. I love ABBA's version more, but I still really like this one. Finally by CeCe Peniston, a fine dance classic. Please Don't Go by KWS, a great dance pop version of this song. I like Casey and Sunshine Band's version too. It Only Takes a Minute by Take That, a great dance pop cover as well. Tavares' version is fine. Heartbeat by Nick Berry, which was the theme tune to the TV show Heartbeat, and this cover's quite decent actually, and it's much better than Every Loser Wins to me. Rhythm is a Dancer by Snap, that's my favourite of Now 22, a brilliant, iconic dance tune, of course, the music and the chorus. Something Good by Utah Saints, another one of my favourite dance classics on this one. Love the music in this one as well. Of course, it samples Kate Bush's Cloud Busting. Friday, I'm in Love by The Cure, a great rock classic. The Days of Pearly Spencer by Mark Coleman and Bell Bottom Tear by Beautiful South, both okay tunes to me. Thunder by Prince and the New Power Generation, not really a fan of this one honestly. Even Better Than the Real Thing by U2, quite a good rock tune that one. I also like the Perfecto mix, in the same year. LSI, which stands for Love, Sex, Intelligence by The Shaman, quite a good tune that one, although Ebenezer Good is much better. Disappointed by Electronic, a great upbeat tune from Electronic. Of course, Neil Tennant is the vocal in this one. I Don't Care by Shakespears Sister. Yeah, I found this tune alright. Then we come to two of my favourite rock tunes of the disc. Do Re Mi So Far So Good by Carter the Unstoppable Sex Machine and Everything About You by Ugly Kid Joe. Just really iconic rock tunes to me. On the Ragga Tip by SL2, a great catchy dance tune like the catchy chorus. Brew Room by The Orb, which is really boring in my opinion, just didn't go anywhere for me. Right, Disc 2 kicks off with Hazard by Richard Marx and The One by Elton John, both okay ballads to me. I Drove All Night by Roy Orbison, that's my favourite version of the song, actually a brilliant rock version. I like Cyndi Lauper's original version too. Ace No Doubt by Jimmy Nell, a brilliant tune to me and one of my favourites. Unchain My Heart, 90s version by Joe Cocker, a very good one actually. You're All That Matters to Me by Curtis Stigers, another okay ballad from Curtis Stigers. You Won't See Me Cry by Wilson Phillips, yeah, pretty bland in my opinion. I think Hold On's much better. 4 Seasons and One Day by Crowded House, a pretty decent ballad from them. Why by Annie Lennox, I'm sorry, I'm just not into the song at all honestly. Just kind of bland to me. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me by George Michael and Mr. Elton John. Yeah, a really good duet version of this song. One Shining Moment by Diana Ross, Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams, both okay ballads to me. My Lovin', You're Never Gonna Get It by En Vogue, I found this one okay from En Vogue, alongside Joy by Soul to Soul. Then we end with a decent cover from Incognito, Don't You Worry About a Thing. Yeah, I quite like this one. That's both track lists. Here are discs 1 and disc 2 of Now 21. Here's disc 1 on Now 22. Yeah, my case has fallen apart, but yeah, at least CDs are safe. And here's disc 2. Here's the booklet for Now 21, containing pictures of each artist and where the song's charted, information about it. And some copyright information. And the same for the Now 22 booklet. Overall, I think Now 21's a good early album in 1992, though not one of the greatest ones, but still good track list. As for Now 22, I think it's a great album of 1992 to me, and it's a better track list than Now 21 in my opinion. That's my re-reviews on Now That's I Call Music 21 and Now That's I Call Music 22. I hope you enjoyed. Watch your favourite songs of these albums, comment down below, and I'll see you next video.